Okay, welcome back, guys. Good evening. So I'm very aware that I've not done videos all this while, so and I'm very sorry about that. Okay, before I begin, I would like to say something for the new comers that are just listening to. If this is your first time seeing my videos, this is Digital Wealth Academy, and we talk about daily, weekly, and monthly market review on Euro US dollar. So this is a weekly market review incorporated with what the daily, since I omitted the Friday videos, since I did not do the Friday video. So I omit it, and today this is the I am going to do that for today. So I hope you're going to give me your time and stay active. This video is going to be two, right? Because I'm not sure if the 20 minutes will be enough for this video, since I want to do for both weekly and incorporate it with what the daily market review. And I will try as much as I can not to try to put myself in a haste. All right, so I will go in vividly, and I will tell you guys in a very conservative manner what I'm looking out for and how I am projecting, how I am foreseeing this market going forward. And before I go into the video is doesn't something that is much important. What is more important is it's what I say during the video, all right? Is not me telling you that this market is going to be bullish or bearish. That is more important. Is the more what's more important in the insight that I give you, because I want you to go into your chart and work with that insight as well. I think this video is somehow delayed, so I have a problem with my laptop, but I think I'm still struggling with some, which is my PowerPoint. But I think I can manage with what I have now, and let me see how far I can go with that. So, that being said, let me just jump into what we have for today and what we are looking out for. So today being the weekly Sunday, and I'm doing this in late hours. So I don't know, like I'm kind of very lazy this weekend to be specific, but I am not supposed to be that. Okay, so okay, that's it. So welcome back again, and this video is dedicated to the weekly market review. I'm going to more specifically talk on the weekly market review, and again give us a sentiment and a narrative according to my own understanding. So what you are seeing currently, as you can see on here, is written Euro US dollar weekly contract. This weekly, so this is the weekly contract, and that implies that every individual candle you are seeing represent weekly candles. So that is it, and and this remind me of a scenario where that if we are bullish, all right, see what is happening here. We've been bullish from here, we get here, we created a low, we get higher, created a swing low. Now we are going for higher high. This impulse, this leg up is more impulsive than all these things you are seeing here. What do I mean by that? This leg impulse that we trace and even create a lower low to go higher is more impulsive, and it's going to take us above this level. It is a proven theory, right? Not something that I just manifest and I just came up with it. Oh my god, I'm talking and the new week just opened. It's already 10. Okay, we open at 10 o'clock. So a new week has opened. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that this leg up is an impulsive leg up. This is a low, a higher high, lower high, higher high, a lower low. That is a sweep on liquidity that is going to what lead us higher. So now that we already have these things on our, on uh in our hands and on our own advantage, we can now, raise into, we can now come into conclusion that you definitely know that we are the traders, right? So we're going to specify this narrative based on what daily candles. So already having this consecutive mindset, already this consecutive or narrative behind this move, we are going to start looking for areas where it can be beneficial for us to what to engage with. Now let's this is more like teaching, right? So now let's take into first of all, let's take the first impulsive leg high that we have here. Oh, sorry. So the first leg we have here is this leg higher. No, I'm going to put it here. So is this leg higher? Now this is a fib, okay? I don't know if you can see the words on the fib, or okay, yeah, you can see it. So this is a fib. I imply my fib to this high and this low. This is the range. Now, this is the 50% of this move. All right, it is exactly at the level where the inversion fair value gap is. Now, if you look at this move, we retrace here into the 50%. Now, let's take this thing again, this fib. This is an opportunity for you to learn how to use your fib. To me, I only use fib to classify my premium from discount, right? So that is what I basically use my fib to do. Now, that's why most of the time when I apply my fib, you only see 50% and 0% and 100%. So I just want to know where, if I'm in discount level or in a premium level. Now, if you look at this leg, this swing low to this swing high, you can see that this is the 50%. We move into the 50%, we rally higher. Then, if you now measure these two moves, and again, if you let's for example, you did not measure this move, you want to still centralize your idea into here, you will now see that even at that level, that the discount price is at we still price inside discount of this swing, of this price swing. That is very, very important. All right. Now we want to measure this area, and we have our premium. Now, the current, on a weekly perspective, we are in what? In a Sorry, on a monthly perspective, we are in premium price, all right? But that is a premium inside a discount, all right? So, but I want us to make use of these new swing highs and lows, all right? This price move. Basically, this is what I'm making use of. This is what I mark out. Now I want to see market reprice into this discount this new week. Oh, sorry. What's all this? Sorry. I want to see is I want to see us get back into this discount. Since if this is the 50%, we are still very close. Now for me to, like, if I going in this week, right? I want to see this week provide us opportunity to participate at the discount price. And whatever is your narrative, you can decide to hold for long, or you can decide to hold for a minimum of what short range of time. But we are the traders. We are dedicated to look for this market and participate within the daily moves. Now that's going on that until we get above here, until price get above here, all we are going to look out for every day is we are looking to be a buyer. We are looking for opportunities to participate within a buy program. All right. So now that the whole narrative is on, like, what I'm trying to say is that the whole move, the whole narrative is on our hands. All right. Yes, you can see these things clearly saying the algorithm, they can't hide, the market maker can't hide all these things from you, all these parameters from you. Do you know that there are people that have been waiting for this move to present itself, and it is clearly seen right now, and they are looking for ways to participate. Does that mean that it is 100% sure? No, right? But now this is 70% a narrative. It has always occurred that whenever we have a swing low sweep, which is a liquidity sweep, the next move is going to be a very impulsive move, and we can see how aggressively it has started. Now, which is also an indication that we might not see us get into this area. But you see this area I mark out, there is what it is called, and will I say there is what it is called? This area I mark out is a very important area. All right, that is there is an order within this price range, right? So it is something that with time you will get to understand. All right, so you can't just understand it from mere observation. You will get to understand all these markets with time, and with backtesting and journaling. All right. So since we are looking at this specified range on the weekly, now we want to see a retracement before going higher, and that is one of the major things I wanted to explain to you guys on this particular market review. So we're going to go for the XY, which is the dollar index weekly contract. So this is the euro US dollar. Sorry, this is the XY, which is the dollar index, which is the dollar index, US dollar index, and this is the weekly market review. Yes, on the weekly, we can see that almost same thing has occurred on the dollar index. All right, there is a smart money divergence between the euro and the dollar currently, because we could see that the dollar 50% is very, very way higher. That is, we are almost getting to where we want to see markets get to, except you want to measure between this range. And if you still use this range, you're going to see that we are almost past the 50% range. That does not mean you cannot sell when we get here or here, but that means that the risk you are going to incur buying at this price, or sorry, selling at this price or this price, will be way higher than the risk you will incur selling at this area, at the at the premium area. So that is how you should set and predetermine your narrative on price. Okay, so with the current we're going to make use of the current price move. We're going to identify these two specified area, and we're going to work with them basically. So we have this, all right. We have this, and if we can see that the 50% between this low and this high is here. Now, this will now give us a good narrative to see that if the market give us a bit rally higher into this discount price, a bit rally higher into this discount price, we can be a potential. This could be a good potential to be a seller on the XY, and everything around the SY is showing weakness. And if the SY is showing weakness, which other currency will be what going higher? Even gold. If you trade gold, go and look. Gold will be going higher currently. All right. So this is a well determined price move on both the XY and the Euro market. You will want to study this market very vividly. All right, even currently, I don't know, I myself has has been slowing down with my studies. All right, there is heat, I'm trying to fan myself. So I've been slowing down with the rate which I study this market, maybe because I had so many things on my table to settle. But that should not be an avenue for being lazy. All right, you have to create time for everything you need. All right, and also balance your life. and the way you live, try to balance them. All right. So having these parameters, I think it is very, very important to note that we can and we will see a very good move towards the lower prices. We have a fair value gap here, which I am not, it's not going to be effective. A buy side and sell side inefficiency, which is not going to be effective. Reason because we are looking for this price move. Then when we get below this price move, how far can we go? We have this volume imbalance. So or in time, as time goes on, when we get below these two sales and liquidity, we're going to bring our focus towards this volume imbalance and also towards the sell side liquidity, which is relative equal low that's lying below here. We will not try to talk about them right now. Why? Because we want to focus as a day trader. We want to focus to know and to be specify about where the next week is going to go. So if we have all this in our hand, I think it will help us more to to have higher insights on the market than the ordinary individual. So there is something I would like to add on the euro market before the end of this particular, because basically since we trade more, or I trade more euro, that I don't trade the XY, I use the XY as a narrative and as an indicator. Yes, as an indicator to trust my bias. As long as the SY is going lower, I am more inquisitive to be a buyer on the SY on euro. But if the SY is showing strongness and it's not willing to go as it's supposed to be, then there would be a distortion on euro, because both move was in reverse to each other. Now, the weekly profile, because I'm going to talk basically on this particular week that just ended today. The weekly profile is an obvious what, it's Monday low. So Monday basically formed the low of this week. This is the daily price, and we can see that Monday formed the day low of this week. And Friday from the high. You see, the Monday did not have any reason to go lower, as there is a Judah swing already already in price at this. If you look at this particular two consecutive candle, we could see there is a Judah swing. There is an efficient price delivery. We go down, go higher. There is an efficient price delivery which does not even have any, which indicate. Imagine having this on a higher time frame. This, if you see it on a lower time frame, is very effective. Now talk more of what seeing this on a higher time frame. So which does not give any room for any lower price delivery on euro. And after this, that formed the low of the week, and the high of the week is formed on Friday. And this Friday setup is clearly saying as what, this is what we call, this is what ICT called uh, uh TGIF setup, right? It actually happened on Friday, but that Friday was kind of a long week higher, which we did not expect to see. That, like, I did not expect to see the week, the market week so higher. And we can see that next week we have now the weekly expansion. Last week I called the weekly expansion to be this buy side. If you watch my video, I was referring to this high as our buy side for the week, and we can see that we have achieved that. The next buy side liquidity we have now for next week is this one. Now if we take this one next week, and we did not take this at the end of the week, then we can look forward for this next upper week. This is how we're going to be cutting them one after the other, and how we're going to be framing our our ideas on this market. But much importantly, you will need to just look at this market vividly and be able to balance yourself within the price range. So if you are watching this video is going to carry same title, but it's going to have episode 1 and episode 2. So if this is the episode 1, if you watch this to try to watch the episode too. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, please subscribe to this channel. Support my work, please. Subscribe to this channel and like the video. See you tomorrow.